They say what goes around comes around. And Alicia Keys might be living proof. Because according to sources, a private tape just leaked, allegedly showing Swizz Beatz getting way too close to someone who wasn't his wife. And the real jaw-dropper? That woman is none other than Lala Anthony, someone Alicia once called a close friend. Insiders say Alicia completely lost it the moment she found out. Years of suspicion and silence reportedly exploded into a full-blown confrontation, with Alicia finally demanding answers. But this betrayal didn't start yesterday, and it didn't happen out of nowhere, because if the rumors are true, this scandal has been bubbling beneath the surface for years, and the receipts are finally boiling over. Swizz Beatz might be a Grammy-winning producer, but his relationship history has never exactly been a chart topper. Fans have called out his messy patterns for years. The cheating, the overlapping relationships, the secret kids. And now, it looks like the past is repeating itself again. Some people weren't even shocked to hear he allegedly cheated. They were more surprised that the woman he may have cheated with is Lala. Not just a famous actress and TV host, but someone who was part of Alicia's inner circle. And if the rumors are true, this wasn't some reckless one-night mistake. It was a long-term affair. Because people close to the situation say this has allegedly been going on for at least 3 years, maybe longer. Behind the scenes, while Alicia Keys was showing up to red carpet smiling beside her husband, Swizz and Lala were allegedly building their own secret connection. And here's where things start to unravel. Around the same time, Lala was filing for divorce from Carmelo Anthony, a breakup also surrounded by cheating rumors. Insiders say she was already getting close to Swizz. Allegedly, the affair between them began before either of their marriages officially ended. But somehow, they kept it under wraps. Until now. The leak? It didn't just come out of thin air. For years, fans have been side-eyeing their online activity. Screenshots of IG comments, flirtatious likes, and suspicious interactions started circulating way before this scandal broke. According to one source, someone from Swizz's own camp allegedly spilled the tea in a DM, claiming he and Lala were madly in love, but he kept telling her not to push for anything public. "I'm not leaving my wife," he allegedly said. But the digital trail told a different story. Lala replying to his posts within seconds, flooding his comments, and being told to chill before it got too obvious. And when the rumors started spreading like wildfire, Swizz panicked. He tried to shut things down with a single sentence. "This is the only Lala I'm rocking," he wrote under a post of Alicia's song. But fans weren't buying it, because the vibes were already off. And now, the alleged tape might be the final straw. But the betrayal wasn't just about cheating. It was personal. Alicia and Lala weren't just industry peers. They were friends, publicly smiling at the same events, supporting each other's projects. And now, Alicia reportedly feels like she has been stabbed in the back, not once, but twice. Sources say the fallout behind closed doors has been explosive. Alicia believed Swizz when he denied the rumors. She trusted him. But once the hard evidence landed in her lap, everything changed. And while fans are stunned by how deep this goes, some are saying this is just karma coming full circle, because more than a decade ago, Alicia was on the other side of this story. Back when Swizz Beatz was married to singer Mashonda, rumors swirled about a new woman in his life. That woman? Alicia Keys. Mashonda even wrote an open letter begging Alicia to stop, to back off, and let her fix her marriage. In that letter, Mashonda detailed exactly how she was still married to Swizz, living with him, and raising their child when Alicia allegedly stepped in. But Alicia didn't respond. Instead, she doubled down, insisting in interviews that she and Swizz didn't start dating until after his marriage ended. But the timelines never added up, and the public never forgot. Even worse, Alicia didn't just end up with Mashonda's husband. According to reports, she also tried to push for full custody of Mashonda's son, pressuring Swizz to go after legal control. It wasn't just a breakup, it was a full-on power shift. Alicia began carefully crafting a new image: the peaceful stepmom, The enlightened wife, the spiritual co-parent, family photo ops, magazine interviews, soft lighting, and perfect smiles. But beneath that glossy narrative, a lot of fans felt something was off. And now that Swizz is allegedly treating Alicia the way he once treated Mashonda, people are calling it exactly what it looks like. A full circle moment soaked in karma. But Swizz's history doesn't stop there. Back in 2000, when Mashonda was pregnant with what was supposed to be their first child, Swizz was already cheating with another woman named Nicole Levy. And not just cheating, he got her pregnant at the same time. Tragically, Mashonda's child was stillborn, while Nicole gave birth to Swizz's first son. It was a devastating betrayal, and still, Mashonda tried to hold the relationship together. She married Swizz in 2004, hoping for a clean slate. But by 2007, history repeated itself. Swizz began a new affair, allegedly with Alicia. And it didn't stop there. Around that same time, another woman, Yana Sebastian, gave birth to his daughter. So while Swizz was cozying up to Alicia, he was also hiding another baby with another woman. That makes 3 overlapping relationships, 3 families, and one very messy timeline. But Alicia stood by him. Through the rumors, the backlash, the hidden kids, she held on. Whether it was love, loyalty, or plain stubbornness, she believed she'd be the one to change him. And maybe she thought she had. For years, they built a brand together. The passionate artist couple, raising children, meditating, showing up as a united front. But now that Lala's name is in the headlines, again, it's like watching history on loop. And the one person who once seemed untouchable is now on the receiving end of the same betrayal she once ignored. Fans aren't sure whether to feel sympathy or say, "We told you so." Because when Alicia moved into Swizz and Mashonda's home to work on music, allegedly sneaking around while Mashonda still lived there, it was seen as one of the messiest love triangles in modern music. And now that triangle has a new set of players, but the same sharp edges. The only difference is the roles have shifted. Alicia is no longer the other woman. She's the wife. And now she's the one being left in the dark, blindsided by betrayal from someone she once trusted. And Lala? She's no stranger to heartbreak either. Her marriage to Carmelo Anthony was plagued by its own scandals, including outside kids and multiple cheating allegations. But what fans didn't know is that while she was defending Carmelo in public, she may have already been planning her next move with Swizz. And when the truth started slipping out, Carmelo reportedly couldn't handle it. It was the ultimate reversal. The cheater cheated on, and the woman who once suffered in silence, now tangled in a brand new scandal with someone else's husband. Even the insiders are split. Some say Alicia is justified in her fury, that this betrayal cuts deeper than any before. Others say this is exactly what she signed up for. A man who cheated to be with you is a man who will cheat on you, and a friend who gets too close to your man never really had your back to begin with. Whether this leaked tape is real or not, one thing is clear. Something has shifted behind the scenes. Alicia's silence is loud, and Swizz's attempts to save face aren't working this time. The receipts are stacking up, the public is watching, and the mask is slipping. This isn't just a cheating scandal. It's a story of patterns, power, and painful déjà vu. Alicia once built her world on the ruins of another woman's heartbreak. And now, her own world is crumbling the same way. The same whispers, the same doubts, the same betrayal. Only now, it's her name in the headlines. And whether she decides to fight for her marriage or walk away, she's facing the brutal truth. Sometimes, the way you get them is the way you lose them.